What's up, guys? This is Astranox. We got a legendary collaboration that's going to happen here. It's gonna start on the 25th of August. It's gonna last for 3 weeks, all the way up to the 15th of September, guys. Epic 7 with Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Man, what a legendary collaboration. Meet a new fate in Epic 7. So I'm gonna show you guys how big this is. This is by far the biggest collaboration for Epic 7 up until now. And I'm thinking that they're gonna start announcing, showing us the skill set of at least one hero before the collaboration starts. So I'm assuming that on the 25th of August, the collaboration is actually starting. We're gonna be able to summon, like a hero already. So these heroes should be limited heroes, and also I think we'll be able to see the skill set. I mean, it could be a day before that, or it could be a week before that, but I'll cover that. I'll give you guys my thoughts about these heroes' skill, and of course, I'm going to be summoning them. I'm going to be showcasing them, 15 skill ups. You guys know the drill by now. Hope these heroes are going to be good. So let's talk about who these heroes could be. Let me break down here Fullmetal Alchemist for you guys, and it's going to be Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. So just let me show you the scope of things, how big this actually is. We are here in Wikipedia list of best-selling manga, right? So we already had Tensura, we had, I got reincarnated as a slime, we had ReZero, right? Let me just show you guys. So here are the, top manga by sales, and let us know which one are your favorites in this list. And we're gonna go down to Fullmetal Alchemist, and then I'll show you guys where Tensura is. And I'll talk about ReZero before I get into Fullmetal Alchemist, break down a few things, right? So we have right here, Fullmetal Alchemist at over 80 million sales, right? This is massive. This is really big, almost 3 million sales per volume. And let's go down the list here because we need to look for that time I got reincarnated as a slime. And the ReZero is actually not on this list because this is 20 million up, right? So, yeah, it is huge. It is huge. Fullmetal Alchemist. You can have, you can go and watch on Crunchyroll, right? The anime. You can watch live action movies on Netflix. And there's a lot of stuff. There's a ton of stuff. So here we are almost there, and you can see that, oh my goodness, it is pretty down there. Let's go. Okay, here. That time I got reincarnated as a slime with over 30 million cells, right? At 1.57 million cells, per volume. So yeah, it's average cells per volume, right? So the rest of the list doesn't have any of the other collaboration we had in Epic 7. So actually, ReZero is at 11 million, sales. So yeah, it is huge. Fullmetal Alchemist is a big deal. So let's move on here. Let me break down, the plot, what's happening here in Fullmetal Alchemist. So right here, right from the Wikipedia, you got Fullmetal Alchemist. The Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Hiromu Arakawa. It was serialized in Square Enix's monthly shonen Gangan Shonen manga anthology magazine between July 2001 and June 2010. And that's big. I mean, Square Enix, massive, like Final Fantasy. I mean, they are huge. The publisher later collected the individual chapters into 27 tankobon volumes. The steampunk world of Fullmetal Alchemist is primarily styled after the European Industrial Revolution, set in the early 20th century in a fictional universe in which alchemy is a widely practiced science. The series followed the journey of two alchemist brothers, Edward and Alphonse Elric. So, these two brothers, are they going to be individual, summons? Probably. And they usually go with, probably going to be 3 limited heroes, right? So I think we'll see Edward for sure. Alphonse makes sense. What if they are actually 1, right? They could go with 3 limited heroes. They could be together. that's one of my idea there. They're searching for the Philosopher's Stone to restore their bodies after a failed attempt to bring their mother back to life using alchemy. Right, so let me here just a bit here, and then before I move on to like what's up with the story, Fullmetal Alchemist has been adapted into various anime, 2 television series, and 2 films, all animated by Bones, as well as light novels. So yeah, I mean, it's big here. You can see the series has generated original video animations, video games, supplementary books, a collectible card game, and a variety of action figures and other merchandise. A live-action film based on the series was released in 2017. So right here, let me just go down here. The setting, this synopsis, right? Fullmetal Alchemist takes place in a fictional country of Amestris. In this world, alchemy is one of the most practiced science. Alchemists who work for the government are known as state alchemists and are automatically given the rank of a major in the military. Alchemists have the ability, with the help of patterns called transmutation circles, to create almost anything they desire. However, when they do so, they must provide something of equal value in accordance with the law of equivalent exchange. The only things alchemists are forbidden from transmuting are humans and gold. There has never been a successful human transmutation. Those who attempt it lose a part of their body, and the result is an inhumane mass. Attemptees are confronted by Truth, a pantheistic and semi-cerebral godlike being who hauntingly regulates all alchemy use, and whose night featureless appearance is relative to the person with whom Truth converses. It is frequently claimed and believed that Truth is a personal god who punishes the arrogant. So, man, there's just so much stuff, so many characters in this universe of Fullmetal Alchemist, and something that I know from reading, because I need to get into it, right? I need to go and start watching on Crunchyroll, maybe watch like movies on Netflix. And I've been, you know, I should have checked the leak, and I should have got into it before. But, you know, was it really going to happen? Like, was this leak 100% like the truth? Yeah, you know, had my doubt. That's why I didn't get into it, but I probably should. I've been watching The Sandman on Netflix. Man, this TV show is really, really nice. And you actually got characters from Game of Thrones in the Sandman series, so a lot of fun. You guys should watch it if you still haven't. Really nice, good time. So yeah, right here, attemptees of human transmutation are also thrown into the Gate of Truth, where they receive an overwhelming dose of information, but also allowing them to transmute without a circle. All living things possess their own Gate of Truth, and per the Gaia hypothesis, heavenly bodies like planets also have their own gates of truth. It is possible to bypass the law of equivalent exchange using a Philosopher's Stone, a red enigmatic substance. Philosopher's Stones are used to create homunculi, artificial humans of proud nature who are named after and embody the 7 deadly sins. Homunculi have numerous superhuman abilities unique amongst each other, and look down upon all humanity. With the exception of one, they do not age and can only be killed via the destruction of their Philosopher's Stones. I mean, the story seems epic. Like, I really need to get into it. I'm sure a lot of you guys, you know, are into Fullmetal Alchemist, and I mean, you guys can let us know in the comment section. Like, let us know who you think will be the limited heroes, but I mean, it has to be the brothers. I mean, for sure, right? And I'll talk about who I think the third, or maybe even the fourth one could be. If, let's say, the brothers are actually just one summon, if they are actually together, right? Rush Valley, a town that specializes in automel manufacturing. Automel, it's like body parts, you know, advanced like prosthetics, from my understanding. Which is, I'm not going to get into it. I mean, you guys should learn for yourself. I don't want to get into it too much, because you should just go and have fun watching, you know, anime, and like maybe like also like live action movies. right? Actually, I'm just gonna drop down here to the plot, right? Because that's the big part here. So Edward Elric, right, and Alphonse Elric, the brothers. I mean, two different summons right there. That's very probable, right? Live in resemble with their mother Trisha and father Van Hohenheim, the later having left without a reason. Trisha soon dies from an illness. After finishing their alchemy training under Izumi Curtis, the Elrics attempt to bring their mother back with alchemy. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's forbidden, right? The transmutation backfires, and Edward loses his left leg while Alphonse loses his body. Man, Edward sacrifices his right arm to retrieve Alphonse's soul, binding it to a suit of armor, right? Like Alphonse, all for short, Elric, like he's, full metal suit basically, right? With his soul, controlling it. So right, where are we here? Yeah, binding it to a suit of armor. Edward is invited by Roy Mustang. Roy Mustang, I think that can definitely be one of these summonable, hero character. So, fans are really hyped. Roy is this is actually the third most loved character in, Full Metal Alchemist. It's like Edward, and then it's Alphonse, and then it's Roy Mustang. So, right? So, what about waifus, right? Well, I mean, that's the thing. We could actually have Winry. Is it Winry? Yeah. We could actually have maybe Winry Rockbell as one of the summonable character. So we'll see, right? So yeah, Edward is invited by Roy Mustang to become a state alchemist, a way to restore their bodies. To research a way to restore their bodies, and undergoes a painful medical procedure which grants him prosthetic automel limbs. Like I said, the prosthetic, the automel, it's like body parts, right? Really advanced stuff. Edward becomes a state alchemist with the title of Full Metal Alchemist. The Elrics spend the next 3 years searching for the mythical Philosopher's Stone to achieve their goals. So, crazy adventure, I guess, in a massive world with so many characters. And, critics say that the characters are quite unique from each other, and they are lovable. So that's really cool. Even though they look fairly similar, because they have their clothes, the clothing is pretty similar in the way they dress, right? Because they like part of the military state alchemists, but each character is very unique. And as the story goes on, the character developed quite nicely. So that is definitely good news. And it is reflected in the amount of cells that they got over time, right? And yeah, like I said, man, like let us know what you guys think. Do you think you think Winry Rockbell, like, are we gonna have like a waifu as one of these summonable character, right? It makes a lot of sense for the brothers to be two separate summons, but it could be like they could just be one, right? They could be always together. So that could be quite interesting right there. I searched, and Full Metal Alchemist and versus like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, you can basically just get into Brotherhood straight off the bat because it follows the same story as the manga, right? But actually, Brotherhood is closer to it follows the story more closely compared to the original release. So that is good. Also, the animations are better. From what I'm reading, they're actually better. So that is something, right? And you can just straight up start with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and I think I might do that. So it's gonna be quite a feat, and I don't know when exactly I'll start with that, but I think I'll start very soon. So yeah, have you guys like read all that, like the manga? Have you like watched the anime? Who's your favorite, character? Who do you hope will be the limited, heroes that we can actually summon. So like I said, these are my guesses. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, there's no way there's no Edward. There's no way there's no Edward. And Alphonse, Elric, it could be a separate one. They could be together, I think. And then Roy Mustang, I mean, fan favorites, and it does make a lot of sense for him to be, one of them. There's the possibility of maybe Winry Rockbell. I mean, maybe you guys can let us know who you think. Maybe if they decide to have like a wife win there. I mean, I doubt they're gonna have more than one if they have one at all, right? So yeah, you guys let us know what you guys think. But yeah, that's gonna be a ton of fun, and I can't wait to see these heroes kit, man. Like, how are they going to be, really, right? Like, we're gonna have some big damage. We're gonna have like support. What's it gonna be like? Debuffers, just straight up big bursts, like a mix of like damage, utilities. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I'll cover all that. So, yeah, I mean, that's it for this one. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all you do. Peace out for now.